Hey guys, it's Jacob with Edge Products, and we have a major announcement for you L5P truck owners. This one is specific to the 2017 to 2019 model years, but we do have the 2020 to 2022 stuff in the works, and it should be releasing soon as well. But if you own a 17 to 19, we wanted to announce that we have our Edge EvoHT2 handheld flash device available now with power gains up to 150 horsepower. The groundbreaking news with this release is that we have developed what we're calling the Locksmith. This device, working in conjunction with our handheld device, will unlock your ECM in the truck without ever touching the ECM. I didn't stutter. We can unlock the ECM in the truck with this device and our EvoHT2 device working in conjunction with each other. You don't need to touch the ECM. You don't have to touch the ECM connectors. We basically plug the Locksmith OBD cable into your truck. The Locksmith connects to the other end, and the EvoHT2 connects to the Locksmith. It will walk through the unlock process to allow flash tuning in your ECM. Once the unlock is completed, the Locksmith can be disconnected and set aside and will not need to be used in the future ever again. You can then use the handheld tuner to directly plug into the truck and flash the pre-calibrated tuning from the tuner to the truck. So there's no unlock send-in required, no ECM removal required, no ECM swap or ECM core, no credits to buy. Everything you need to flash tune your 17 to 19 L5P is included right here, and you can do all of it in your driveway without turning a wrench. This is a super simple process, and the device will walk you through step by step how to do that unlock and then how to do the flash tuning itself. Now let's talk about the tunes that are pre-calibrated in the device. We've been tuning L5Ps for quite a few years. Our Pulsar has been extremely popular for those platforms, but obviously we wanted to be able to offer flash tuning as well. With the flash tuner, we have a little bit more control over some of the items that are in that ECM versus the Pulsar. So there are some advantages here, but there's also still that customer for Pulsar that wants the on-the-fly tuning, the ability to return to stock quickly, that sort of thing. But this flash tuner packs a major punch. So with max gains of up to 150 horsepower to the tire, we've seen these trucks making in the 520 to 535 horsepower range to the tire at our elevation here in Utah with the handheld tuner. The device comes pre-calibrated with 4 performance tunes. We've got one for light towing, one for heavy towing, economy, and then our all-out extreme tune. Those range from 75 horsepower up to the 150 horsepower tune. Now those pre-calibrated tunes that are built into the device can also be modified by you, the end user, when you plug it into the truck. We give you control to make the adjustments that you want so that you can fine-tune your driving experience to exactly what you need. So with this device, we can calibrate your speedometer. If you've added larger than stock tires, we can calibrate up to a 38-inch tire and have your speedometer reading correctly. This will also allow you to modify for gear ratio changes. If you've changed your ring and pinion because of a larger set of tires, we can adjust for that as well. On top of being able to adjust your TPMS settings, so if you're running an aftermarket set of wheels and tires that run a lower PSI, you can turn down that TPMS threshold to whatever you see fit. We can also disable your top speed limiter. We bump that all the way up to 200 miles an hour. So if you're doing a lot of track testing or going to the quarter-mile track and that factory speed limiter is inhibiting what is possible from your truck, this device will allow you to adjust that. Also built into this is end-user adjustable throttle sensitivity. So we obviously adjust our tunes accordingly so that we get a nice driving experience out of the pre-calibrated tunes, but we also give you, the customer, the ability to adjust that throttle percentage. So depending on how touchy you want that pedal to feel, you can adjust that percentage in the device itself from 5% all the way up to 50%. So you can have a super touchy throttle in your extreme tunes. We can dial back that throttle sensitivity in a tow tune so that you can fine tune that driving experience to exactly how you prefer it. Now another really nice feature to the flash tuner is the ability to remember your last settings on your tow haul and your exhaust brake. So the factory vehicle, every time you shut the truck off and you restart the truck, if you're towing, you need to press your tow haul mode again. You need to press your exhaust brake again every time you start the truck. With this device, it'll remember the previous settings. So if the truck was shut off with tow haul engaged, when you restart, your tow haul will still be engaged. Same with your exhaust brake. This is a super nice feature if you do a lot of towing. So if you're towing across country and stopping every couple hundred miles for fuel, every time you restart, hop back in the truck, it's just going to remember that you had your exhaust brake turned on and you had your tow haul mode turned on. There are some guys that like driving in tow haul mode all the time, whether they're towing or not, because of the different shift strategies and the converter lockup. This device will remember where you left off. So that's a super handy feature that's built into the device. This will also allow you to do your mobile and manual regens. It'll do a trans relearn. Obviously, it'll read and clear your diagnostic trouble codes. So the EvoHT2 packs a punch power and feature set wise. And best of all, with the Locksmith included, with the purchase of the device, you get all of this for one price without having to purchase ECM unlocks and credits, and contact custom tuners, send ECMs off to be unlocked, etc., etc. Everything can be done in your driveway. You make one purchase, everything comes with it. You can flash the truck yourself. You don't have to have a third party involved to make this happen. So this is a major breakthrough for L5P stuff. Like I mentioned, we are going to be adding the 2020 through 2022 L5P coverage here soon. We're also looking at expanding into our larger feature set like the Evolution CTS3. So that's coming down the road, but for you guys that already have an L5P, you already have an Insight CTS3, the EvoHT2 is going to be your least expensive option to get flash tuning into that truck. That will include the ECM Unlock. So if you want to learn more, you can visit edgeproducts.com, stop by your local Edge dealer, or get online and see some of the online retailers that carry the Edge Products line. This is going to be huge for the L5P market, and we are super excited to finally bring this to the consumer and start getting this out into the market, and can't wait to get your guys' feedback.